Oh yeah, I'm coming up on one of my favorite places, Army Surplus. And there it is. Idaho's largest surplus store, ArmySurplusWarehouse.com, right there. "9 a.m. Okay guys, what we've got here is just a teensy weensy little problem to solve. No biggie. I have to fit this auger inside of this 6-inch tube. And it's good and loose and you can spin it on this end. But on this end, it doesn't want to go through because, well, these don't come out and continue to go around in an arc. They stick straight out. So I've got to grind them off. And I want it to be a little bit looser inside the pipe than that. I mean, it's like touching. So I'm just going to take my angle grinder and just soften it up and buzz it off a little and fix these. Sanding disc from one of my favorite places. Okay guys, I got my auger. I just clamped it in the vise. And you don't want this pointy tip because it'll punch holes in the bottom of your plastic bucket. So I'm going to take this half sphere. I got it from Dana Collins at ArmySurplusWarehouse.com. Thank you, Dana. However, it doesn't have to be this. You could do a piece of just a donut of flat steel, like 1/4 3/8 inch, and just grind it smooth around so it had a nice round bottom. Just something to protect the bottom of your receptacle that you're going to be mixing your aircrete in. But I thought this would work good, so I'm going to use it. I'm just going to mark. I got to mark and cut just a little bit out of this one for it to sit flat. And then I'm just going to weld it on. And it'll spin in it just fine. And when this spins, it'll pump the slurry up through. Now we've got to pump some foam down in here, so it pumps a combination of foam and slurry up and around. And essentially you can get your slurry in the bottom of the barrel and mark on the barrel wherever you want to expand it to, whether it's 2 or 2.5 times with foam. So that's my idea, and that's where it's at. This is all DIY. I wanted to make it simple and easy. I got this auger apparatus at Harbor Freight, and it was only 160 bucks. My whole deal with this, guys, is if there's somebody in Nebraska who wants to go out and make some money on the side, they can go down to Harbor Freight, get this. And I'm not, an advocate of Harbor Freight stuff. I'm not saying it's the best. It's probably not, but it works for a while, and you could do many projects with it. But here's the deal. If some guy in Nebraska can copy this whole system for less than $500, and they can have an aircrete little factory where they can go out and make wall panels and build sheds for people, and they can build them for half the price and still make good money. That's what I'm after. I want a DIY system that allows anybody who wants to do this the opportunity to do it. So, I mean, $169 for this auger and the motor that goes to it, and they weigh less than 20 pounds is a good deal in my view. Hey guys, what I have here are some strips of aluminum. They're 3/4 of an inch wide, or maybe 5/8 or something, by an 1/8 inch thick. And they're pretty rigid, but I'm going to use them as the framework to put around this to attach it to the actual auger motor. Hey guys, if you like what we're doing here, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, make sure and click the bell at the bottom for notifications, and stay tuned.